Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. My name is Krista Wiley. I am a one-star platinum and two-time IATN card holder. I am the platinum of Team Phoenix. Thank you guys all so much for joining me. Today, we are going to be doing new agent orientation. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drop in a link into the chat box for you guys to pull up. It's not something you can edit, but I want you guys to get a piece of paper and pen. I want you guys to basically what you're going to do is you're going to write your answers on a paper. And then later on, if you guys wanted to, you guys could make a copy of the document, actually save it for yourself. But for now, you guys, there's the document. Let me know that you guys all are able to pull it up. All right, let me know when you guys are able, you guys have opened that document up. Yes. Got it. Good. I am a firm believer that if the course material is a bit dry, that sometimes we start getting distracted with other outside things. So what I've done is kind of created this document, and it's going to be things that you are going to answer. It's things that are going to be gone over throughout this meeting. There are things that we want you guys to keep track of and know, keeps you kind of involved, maybe triggers, asking questions or whatnot. So you guys are going to have that. You guys, like I said, just write your answers on the paper. And then at the end, we'll go over your answers. Make sure that you guys have them all done. They're not anything that you got to turn into anybody. It's nothing that you need to send in a Google Doc or anything for. It's just for your own personal gain. So let me go ahead. Let me share my screen. Finally got the audio working, but I had to leave to come back. No, for sure. Absolutely, Jennifer. There you go. Glad it's working now. No point in just seeing me and not being able to hear me. You're welcome. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is your guys' first opportunity to kind of hop onto a live training. That's neat. So what we're going to do throughout this is we're going to go over some functionalities of your back office, kind of learn where vendors and suppliers are, maybe get some of your initial kind of questions answered. If there's anything that's feeling overwhelming or you need help with, you let me know. Throughout this, we will go over different things. I don't want anybody to feel lost. Just to clarify, everybody here has completed their PTA, their certification. Everybody's done their certification. That's those 8 modules. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into our back office. This is where you guys are going to log into. Now, I highly recommend that you guys bookmark this site. It is a site that you're going to be going to often, and it's also kind of that launching point to a lot of different places. So I would highly recommend that you guys bookmark it on your computer, bookmark it on your phone, anywhere that you might end up accessing this, bookmark it. And then I have my passwords saved. So log into your account. We're going to go ahead and log in. Now we're going to go over a couple of things that are very important here in the back office. Okay. Now you guys probably see a bunch of zeros up there. Totally fine, totally normal in the beginning. Okay. One of the very first things that I want to highlight here is if at any time you guys hear blue box it, right? Which we will say every once in a while, if you need to do something certain or there's something that we need you to do, we might tell you to blue box it. That blue box is down here on the bottom right. Now, if you're sitting here and you're wondering, well, what do I use the blue box for? The blue box has anything to do with your account nothing to do with travel. So you're not going to use that blue box if you have issues with a vendor or supplier, right? You're not going to go there because that's going to go to Evolution's like help center, and that's who's going to help you. So you need help changing an email, changing a phone number, you input a company in the company box and it's not showing your name or something like that. That's where you're going to go fix that. They can also help with like identifiers later on down the road if for some reason you can't figure it out, if you need to update payment and whatnot. But we're going to go over all of that here in the back office. So here is your Evolution back office. Now we do have some trainings here. These are some corporate trainings that are listed here. But what I found is it's better to use some of these things over here on the left-hand side. So that's kind of what we're going to focus on here for a minute, is learning and understanding how to navigate your back office. So you guys have already gone here where it says travel training program, right? We're going to come down to right here where it says webinars and calls. Sometimes I just read too fast. So we're going to go to webinars and calls. These are all of the corporate trainings that we have. All the corporate trainings, meaning put on either, these ones are all put on by agents in Evolution. So these are going to be Evolution travel trainings. So every single morning, if you guys are early risers, 5:30 in the morning PST, which isn't so early on the East Coast, you guys can wake up, go to Sunrise Inspiration. They talk about all kinds of different things there. Some people just really enjoy starting off their day. There's team building, booking, Q&A. This is actually done by Val Rutherford. Sometimes Patrice is on there as well. And literally they will stay on for as long as anybody has questions regarding travel. I've been on some of the Zooms where they're 2.5 hours long. Not that you have to stay for the whole thing, but it's super entertaining and Val will answer all of your questions. Right here, Walk Through Wednesday. This is Nina's going to walk through different vendors every single Wednesday. Time to Evolve is every Sunday at 6:30. This is where the founder, pioneering leaders, special guests, founder members, whatever, they usually do. We do all kinds of things on here, but sometimes it's motivational things, organizational things, things about the company, whatnot. So always plug in. It's a great way to kind of start your week. Founders Call. We have Founders Call every single month. We call this affectionately our gossip hour. Really what this is David comes on. He always gives some kind of uplifting speech. I love listening to him talk, but also this is going to really recognize and honor the people that are really killing it in the business. He really likes to appreciate people. We have disability training, understanding series. If you guys want to know about cruises, join me on Mondays for all things cruises. And then Christina Bertels also has a new agent basics training. So let's say that this training wasn't quite enough. You want some more basics, you guys can hop on that training. So you guys can find it here under webinars and calls. Now I'm just going to kind of work my way down here. So the next one we're going to go to is your travel site. Okay, this is your travel website. You guys remember when you got started, you guys had to create a domain, right? You guys remember that? You guys created a domain. Yes, yes, yes. You guys all remember that? So you've created the domain, but it's not registered yet. You haven't pressed go, essentially, right? So need a travel site, create an account. Have you registered? Welcome back. So obviously I have already registered. My account's already good to go. But you guys, and pull it up right now. Let me know if you guys all get to this page. I really find it's helpful if you guys kind of click through these different things with me and kind of solidify some of those actions. You guys, let me know when you're on this page. Let me know when you guys are on this page. Want to make sure we get you guys' website all registered. Give it a few more moments. All right, you guys there yet? If you're already registered, then you'll be able to log in. So you see here where mine says log into your travel site. For you, it would say register. Do you guys all see where we go for that again? Again, we're going to go up here. We're going to click on my travel site. And then you're going to click on this button up here that says log in. And yours might be register. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the things that we can do here on your website. So here, when you log into your dashboard, this is where you're going to be able to update your profile. So you guys can see here, there's my website. You can edit your profile here. You can enter new password. You can update profile, whatnot. You can change your website. So once you guys decide what you want to call your business, right? Not only do you need to decide what you want to call your business, but you also have to research to make sure that that name's never been used or isn't being used and advertised by somebody else. Once you decide what that business name is going to be, then you can come in here and you can change that website. Now, I personally, because I have several different accounts, and that's something we go in way down the road, I actually have my website designated to my agent ID number. And that's only because I later on in business actually created my own website. So I don't use this one, but I need it for login purposes. So you guys can change your website here. You guys can change your password. It's going to talk about commissions. It's going to talk about travel specials. There are some that you guys can go in and edit. There'll also talk about the photo gallery and whatnot. Now up here, there's a user guide, there's the profile, and then there's commissions. There's also facts here. Are flights commissionable? This is a question that pops up a lot, and I don't think people realize that those questions are answered right here in the back office. How about, can I invoice my clients? Should I always put the gross or net price when making a booking? Who can help with Evo rewards? I need help managing, right? All kinds of different resources. You guys can have people subscribe to your website, and then if they are subscribed, you can send them all messages here. Supplier request form, which you guys probably have already all done the supplier request form for different suppliers, Vax, Norwegian, OneSource, MSC, Sandals. Now, Sandals is something that you guys aren't going to be registering for until you've hit 6 months in the business. So just put like a reminder in your calendar on your phone. That's what I did. And just 6 months out, hey, I need to go register for Sandals. Okay. Back office, contact us, login, whatnot. You can look up, like I said, there's the profile, and then there are commissions. Now, this is where you're going to go fill out your commission tracking form. Now, we do have trainings on commission tracking form and credit card authorization form, but I even know when I first got started in the business, I asked a million times, where do I go find my commission tracking form? It's right here under commissions. You guys, there is the commission tracking form that you're going to fill out, right? You can look at submitted commissions that you've submitted, okay? You can also look up your paid commissions. So it'll show you, it actually keeps a running total of commissions that you've earned. And then in the event that something happens and you need to inquire about a commission, there is a form here for you guys to submit. Now, it says 60 to 90 days. That does not mean that it takes 60 to 90 days for commissions to pay out, but they do say wait 60 to 90 days in case maybe there was an error, you know, if you forgot to do a commission tracking form, or maybe you did a commission tracking form and then you made some modifications to the booking and maybe you didn't put it, you didn't change the reservation number. So that's why it says the 60 to 90 days, not necessarily that that's how long it takes. Okay. Any questions on your website? Any questions there? on that back side. That's that back office of your website. Any questions there? Honestly, it's pretty cool. Just start clicking on things. You're not going to jack anything up. Just click and point and right. That's how I learn a lot, is just by clicking and pushing, whatever. Now, this is your website, right? This is what your website's going to look like. This is where you can put in that bio. This is where you can put that photo. These are those specials that they're talking about. There is a vacation quote request. You guys can click on it. You guys can fill it out, see if it emails to you. Now, me personally, I've actually created I actually have two different ones. I have a Jot form and I have a Google form that I actually use that I liked a little bit better. But until you get to that point, there is that vacation quote request there. Here's those travel specials. And then there's some blogs down here as well. Now, I want to bring your guys' attention to this section right here. There is a misconception that this is where we book travel for our clients. You guys, we do not book travel here, okay? Please don't book travel here for your clients. This is only if somebody happens on your website and they decide to book something themselves, right? We never want to give a website and them not be able to if that's what they want to do. But this isn't where we book travel for our clients at all. Up here, you guys, I'm not going to go through all of them, but just click. There's all kinds of different tabs, travel resources, booking homepage. There's a lot of information that you guys can learn on there as well. All right, guys, any questions on your website? Any questions on your website? You guys can unmute too if you guys have questions. You don't have to type it out in the chat box. No questions? All right. Moving on. Moving right along. So here we are in the back office, right? Here's the dashboard. So we've gone ahead and gone over your travel site. Now, Travel Cafe. Before I click there, remember, you guys, this is Evolution's back office. Travel Cafe is Archer's back office. So anything to do with travel coming from Archer's office is going to be here, okay? Over here on the right-hand side, there's going to be a button for live trainings. Are you guys all following along? Everybody's clicked where I've clicked and you're seeing the same screen as me? Give me a yes in the chat. You guys are all where I'm at. Be awake? Is everybody there? Not there? Yes. Kia, yeah. All right, guys. We love participation, so make sure we're participating. We love it. And all of our trainings. Yeah, with you. Okay, perfect. Yes, perfect. All right, so right here it says live trainings. Archer does all of their live trainings live on Evolution Travel Cafe Facebook page. Make sure that you guys are following them. Every time they go live, you're going to get a notification. You guys plug into these trainings. They're going to do all kinds of cool trainings, and you guys can actually see here a list of the trainings that they're going to be doing. So this is the list of trainings that they're going to be doing August 28th through September 1st. So 9 a.m. Monday morning, Archer Travel Morning Briefing with Jose. 11 a.m. Archer Travel Sales Training with Mike. Tuesday, Tea with Reggie, special guest Jason, Jansen, so on and so forth. So you guys can see here the different trainings. Now, I highly recommend, one of the things that I find for people is organization. You guys want to make sure to stay organized. So in the beginning, if you want, grab a planner, right? Get a planner. I don't know if you do things better with like online calendars. I have everything in my phone calendar. I know some people have those on their desk. They have like those desk calendars. What I highly suggest, especially in the beginning, is take a look at the monthly calendar. And I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit. Look at the monthly calendar and plan out your week. At very least, plan out your week. I'm going to be going to this training. I'm going to go to this training on Tuesday. I'm going to go to this training Wednesday, right? So that way you continue to stay productive and you're not chasing your tail. What do I mean by chasing my tail? Meaning you are like, oh man, is there any trainings going on right now? And then you go look at the schedule and you realize the training you really wanted to go to is just ending, right? So plan out your week, okay? Add in those trainings that Evolution's going to be doing. Add in those trainings that Archer is going to be doing. And then in a little bit, we're going to show you the trainings that Travel Knowledge does. So having your calendar all built out is super helpful. Now, I do try to make sure that everything is on the Travel Knowledge calendar. Every once in a while, I do miss some of the Archer trainings. But here in the Travel Cafe, they're going to give us any news, any updates, anything that's going on right now, any deals that are being offered to our clients. Mike does a certified sales professional training, all kinds of fun stuff here that you guys can look at. This is all from Archer. Now on the left-hand side up here, you guys can see some tabs. There's trainings, booking within 21 days of travel. Make sure that you guys do look at this. If you need to, print it out, understand what those rules are with the 21-day and under booking. There's a commissions tab, Evo shop, facts, forms, group bookings, international agents. So if you're from Mexico or Australia, they have their own tabs as well, media library, and then suppliers. What I'm going to do is actually go into the suppliers. So we have USA suppliers, supplier request form, profit agility, resort weeks, and condos. Now, I highly suggest that you guys register for my profit agility. They are one of our wholesalers. They do discounted week-long like resort stays, kind of international typically, but you guys can find some cool stuff in there. But I want to go to USA suppliers. Now, when you guys scroll down, it's not going to show you all of the suppliers that we are associated with, but it is going to give you some of the ones that are the more popular or preferred suppliers. So things like Agent Universe, Amaway Waterways, American Airlines, ALG Vacations, Barcelo. Now, I want to make note of this one right here, Archer Go. There is a web version and there's an app version. Now, the app you have to pay for. The web version, you do not. Now, I will be honest, 3.5 years in, well, Archer Go wasn't a thing when I first got started, but I've yet to use Archer Go. And I don't know if that's just because I've learned other ways and things that I like to do. But there's all different types of things in here to register for different cruise lines, CLIA, Club Med, Kentucky, Cruising Power, Delta, Disney, Downtown Travel. I'm going to stop right here at Expedia Tap. Now, we do have Expedia Tap as a vendor to register for. However, we do not recommend using Expedia Tap to book. We recommend using Expedia Tap as maybe a filter tool or a comparison tool, but we never use Expedia Tap to book. A couple of reasons why. The main reason being that there were some things that happened in the past. Archer wasn't happy with Expedia Tap, and because of this, they are no longer a preferred vendor. And this is the only vendor we make 50% on, where all of the other vendors we make 80%. Expedia Tap, we make 50%. So that's one of the main reasons. Second, they don't do deposits. They don't do payment plans. They don't do any of that. And then third, they are the vendor that takes the longest to pay out commission. So never a recommended one that we do, but you guys can always use it, like I said, as like a filter tool or a searching whatnot. Let's see, Gate 1, Golden Tickets, Inside Vacations, MSC, Norwegian Princess, Pleasant Princess, Profit Agility, Room Res, Royal Sandals, G Adventures, Tin Leg. Tin Leg, this is it's an insurance, travel insurance company. Now, most of our vendors, they do provide travel insurance within the program or within the supplier. So you can usually do the travel protection through there. However, there are some people that, maybe they need the travel insurance to cover something else. There is that tin leg there. All sorts of different things here, Viator, voyages, so on and so forth. Now, what I want to do is I'm actually going to click on one because I want you guys to see how let me get up here. Okay.
Krista,
Yes.
if I could say something that I found out this weekend when I went to book something, I went on to Room Res, and it said that there were no hotels that matched my search or in the area. And I went to Beds Online, and they came up with 31 hotels.
So Room Res is a wholesaler. So we get Archer rates, and so we don't get rates on all hotels. We get special rates on some hotels.
Okay.
So that's why. So go to Room Res, and if there's no hotels, then it's just that Archer doesn't have any special rates on any hotels in that area. Not that there's no hotels available, but that's what Room Res is they're not a wholesaler per se, but they are a vendor that gives us special rates. And so they're only going to be there if we get special rates.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. But great question. I love that. So Disney travel agents, I'm going to go ahead and click on this because I want you guys to see how we get into this. Now, obviously, you guys are probably already registered for Disney at this point, but you guys can see here, you guys can get information on the supplier. Now, I always recommend right-clicking on the website and opening link in a new tab. And the reason I do this is that some of our vendors and suppliers, there are in-depth instructions. So if you click on this and then you're in there registering and you're like, well, shoot, I don't know the answer to this, you can't come back and get the information. Okay, so make sure that you right-click, do that. There are marketing materials. It'll tell you about that. Also, over here on the left-hand side, supplier travel agent contact info. Lots of times when we are in Discord, people will ask questions like, hey, does anybody have the phone number to this supplier? And they don't realize that they actually have the tools. They actually have the ability, or no, you actually have that at your fingertips of where to find it. But I don't think people realize where to find it, right? So if you would, however you want to keep your organization, but I think organization is super important in the beginning. Get something similar to, like I have this. It is a supplier information book. In here, it has the suppliers. Well, it's like a phone book, right? You guys remember phone books? The old kind that we used to write in, right? And so what it has is there's a spot for the supplier, the website, username, password, your username and password to get on, right? The supplier contact number, email addresses, and any notes. So you guys can easily fill this out. So that way you don't have to go to Travel Cafe to go get a phone number, right? You guys get this. Now, I was given this one. I believe it was actually purchased on Amazon. So if that's something that you want to do. Now, me personally, I save everything in my phone. That's just where I keep it. But if you wanted, you guys could get something like this. Like I said, it's called supplier information, and it's like a phone book. I don't even know who makes it. I don't think it says who makes it. But yeah, it's just a little supplier notebook. All right, so you guys all see how that is. Get this information, save it, make your life easier. You guys, or you can share posts from their Facebook page. That's kind of cool, right? Posts already created by Disney, and all I have to do is share them, right? Pretty awesome. So lots of great information in the supplier sections. Click on them, read about them, understand them, right? You guys can go in there. Any question on suppliers, how to register for suppliers?
I'm still having problems with Carnival.
Okay. Are you the one that texted me yesterday?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, somebody else texted me about Carnival yesterday. So one of the things with Carnival, and this is something that happens, did you get an email back from them saying it was denied?
Well, yeah, it had something to do with that the I wasn't associated with something, I don't know, and then I sent an email to Vanessa Williams, but I haven't heard anything back.
So one of the things that I find is the number one problem is, again, it's the instructions. It's the instructions, because every vendor is a bit different. And this is the one that gets people a lot. They go to fill out the registration information and they see first name, so they put their first name in. And you can't put your first name in. You have to put your Evo ID number, because that's how they verify you.
Huh? I had that problem and I fixed that and everything. And now it's saying is that they can't find me or something in there. I'm not like, so I don't know if.
Okay, then I would call Archer's office, because if they're not being, if Carnival's not able to find you, that means that they haven't been given a list with you as an active agent on it. So I would just call Archer's office and talk to, I believe it might be Lisa that does suppliers, but just when you call, just ask, hey, I'm having some issues. They said that they can't find me in the system, so I want to talk to somebody, and they'll transfer you to whoever.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. But yes, one of the number one reasons that people get denied with Carnival is this, because I mean, I get it. It makes sense. You think first name, put my first name in, but it's your Evo ID number. All right, so it'll also give you, BDM information. Now, I will tell you that you are not to contact your BDM directly. If there's something that you think it needs to be brought up to the BDM, make sure that you're reaching out to your platinum. So either me or Amy or Leanne, Sushil, or Sarah, reach out to one of the 5 of us and say, hey, I'm having this issue. Who do I talk to? Is this a BDM issue? Now, the reason this is because there became an issue a couple of years ago where agents were just calling the BDMs for whatever, right? They were calling them when, and it was getting kind of out of hand. So we had to kind of put a rule like, hey, the platinums are the ones that are going to be reaching out. And even still, I have to go through Archer sometimes. So
now the BDM is different from reservations or helplines, correct?
So BDMs are our business development managers. So they're basically like our liaison. They're our liaison from between Archer and the company. So BDMs don't have anything to do with reservations or anything like that. They're basically just a liaison. Should there be some kind of whatever, sometimes they may have to do some like mediator type of whatever issues. And that's why we say, you don't reach out to BDMs, because they were getting blown up for things like, hey, I'm trying to book this trip. And they're like, that's for the reservation department, right?
Okay, thank you.
I have a question in regards to the signing up. So you sign up with your Evolution ID, but then can you go and change your first name after you're signed up?
I believe so. I believe there is a section that you can do that, because I think you have to do it to do your training. But I remember it kind of walking me through it, or maybe I ended up having to call Carnival to get help. I don't remember that part of it.
Well, I did see where you could change it, but I didn't know if I was supposed to or was allowed to, because it's like it says like hello, agent ID number. And so it's like, oh well, it's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just weird to see that instead of hello Katie or whatever.
Yeah.
At first I was called Suffix. Yeah, because I didn't like delete that.
I also have a question along that line.
Oh, yeah, no, go for it. Go for it.
So I also have a question along that line. I'm supposed to be getting married next year in June. When I get married and I change my last name, will I get a new the new name on it, or will it still stay the same?
So once your name gets legally changed, remember where I said there's that blue chat box in the back office?
Yeah.
You can go change your last name there in the blue chat box. Now that is going to be for tax purposes, right? You want to make sure for tax purposes that your name is whatever your legal name is once it's changed. So you'll go to the blue box, and that's where you'll be able to change your last name. Now, when it comes to suppliers and such, I don't know personally if I would go change it on the suppliers, because it doesn't much matter. But if you wanted to, I'm sure that that's something that you could contact the suppliers and they could change.
Right. So when I do change my name, will I get a new certificate with my new name on it, or do I just keep the old one?
Oh, no, you can. So if you're so once they change your last name in the back office, you can go to your certificate and you can download a new one and it'll have your new name on it.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
have to
Simple enough.
yeah, you don't have to like retake anything. Yeah, it'll just update it there and you can just download a new one.
Where do
Okay,
you
thank
go
you.
to download the certificate?
I'm going to actually go through that in just a little bit. So we'll hold off on that. I promise. I'm going to go over certificate in here just a moment. Any questions about suppliers, about registering for suppliers? No questions
Krista,
about?
Hey, Krista, it's Helen. I have a quick question, please.
Mhm.
I need to change my email address because I didn't realize that it's already a common name in travel. So these suppliers that I've registered with, should I go back to them and change it with them?
Yeah, you would just contact
Hopefully.
the supplier and they can change it for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So yep, so that is where you go to again, like I said, you're going to go to the suppliers and then USA suppliers. Isaiah, you said I'm not going to repeat everything because we've been here for 40 minutes now, but you know, under suppliers, there's all of these different suppliers that you can get registered for, and then just follow those instructions. All right, so that is suppliers and travel cafe. Now, the next thing I want to do is here on Evo Rewards. You guys all see where it says Evo Rewards? You're welcome, Isaiah. So here on Evo Rewards, Evo Rewards is in conjunction with the My Deals app. Okay, the My Deals app. Now, in order to register, you have to do it from the back office first. Okay, you have to register here first before you go download the My Deals app if you want to be able to do it on your app. Now, Evo Rewards, this is somewhere that you can book a bunch of stuff, you can get deals, right? Remember, there is 1,000,005 reasons why this business is so beneficial to us, and not just for travel, right? Anybody here order pizza? Go out to dinner? Anybody go to dinner here? Anybody? Please don't tell me I'm not the only one that goes out to dinner.
All the time.
All the time. All the time.
Occasionally.
More often than I'd like to admit. So here you go. Here are some favorites near me. Save $11 at Domino's, $2 at Sonic, 20% at Papa John's, 10% at Applebee's, right? So Evo Rewards is not just travel. Okay, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Spa Finder, right? Maybe you decide you want to do, maybe you have a client that's going somewhere and they're celebrating an anniversary and you've decided that you want to do something special for your client. So maybe you decide, you know what, maybe you're making $800 commission on this trip and you're like, you know what, I'm going to give them a $100 gift card to the spa. So you can come in here, you could buy a gift card and get 15% savings, right? I don't know, maybe you just want to go to the spa. You're like, I go to the spa all the time, but I want to save 15%. Right? So all kinds of fun stuff here. Pizza Hut, KinderCare. I don't know if anybody's kids go to KinderCare anymore, but that place is expensive, but 10% off, right? Evo Rewards is fantastic. I know somebody saved hundreds of dollars. They needed new shoes for their car. They came into Evo Rewards, saved hundreds of dollars on new tires. Yes, I called them shoes, right?
Like
GNC.
Sam's Club.
Huh?
Sam's Club, you can get it for $19.99 off of there.
Yeah. So I always tell people, man, this business doesn't just get me traveling more, doesn't get me just making money booking travel, but it saves me on everyday purchases, right? So Evo Rewards, come in here, get used to it. Hi, guys. You missed some, but it's no big deal. But automotive, business and office, cruise tours, dining, food, golf, health and beauty. I don't know. You guys want to buy something for Father's Day? Hop in here, see what's going on. Right? So Evo Rewards, it's super awesome. We have trainings also how to utilize Evo Rewards to book travel and how to earn instant commission. Now, obviously, that's a whole other training that Sue Shield does, but she'll go into Evo Rewards and she'll teach you guys how to use Evo Rewards to make same day upfront commission. So I don't know about you guys, but I like saving money. I like making money. So you guys can always look in here for different things to save on. I know I was flying into Vegas and we weren't going to get a rental car, but my mom actually lives about an hour and a half outside of Vegas. And I was like, you know what? We're going to get a rental car for a day so we can go visit my mom. So what did I do? Hopped on Evo Rewards, saved 50% on a rental car. You know, I mean, shoot, I'm paying $69.95 a month. I might as well save some money wherever I can, right? So all different types of tickets here that you guys can look at. Las Vegas, Orlando, New Orleans, Paris, San Francisco, Miami, right? Get into Evo Rewards, take a look at them, see what you can see. Any questions about Evo Rewards?
I'm sorry, my name is Kaya. The only question that I have is, because I'm at work right now, so I'm listening to you and I'm listening to everything that you're saying, but I want to have a clear understanding that if we go on Evo Rewards, we can like use that as an incentive to for our clients to book with us again if we're saving them money, right?
Yeah, so you can use you can use Evo Rewards to book things for your clients, but there's just no commission built into any of it.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So let's say that's a great point. Let's say that you want to do an advert. Maybe you decide you want to do an advertisement and you say let's say you decide to run a special in September. Anybody that books with me gets a $40 gift card to Spa Finder. Right? So you hop in here, you go to Spa Finder, it's 15% off. So $40. What is $40? I can't. $40. What is that? $6 off. Right? $6 off. So you're buying a $40 gift card for $32. Right? But they book with you and you make $450. Do you guys see how we can utilize Evo Rewards to sweeten the pot for people to book with us?
So we are allowed to do that, do our own incentives out of our own pockets. Like if we say, like, if you book with me before the end of September, you get a free $100 voucher for your whatever.
Yeah, so let's say you decide you want to do $100 Visa gift cards, right? Book with me, get a $100 Visa card after completion of your travel. Because you don't want them to book it. You give them the $100 Visa gift card, then they cancel. Yeah. Right? Now, I don't know why anybody would go through that trouble, but right. But you know, maybe there's stipulations like after full payment or with, you know, travel protection and full payment, or after travel protection and full payment is done, you'll receive however you guys want to sweeten the pot, right? That's a great idea. I'm thinking of that Spa Finder incentive now, right, Lay? There's so many things that you can utilize, because I find a lot of people, especially when you're very new at getting into the travel business, you ask the question all the time of, why use a travel agent? Why would people use me? Right? And obviously I can do an entire training on why people need a travel agent, right? But sometimes travel agents are able to sweeten the pot. And I know that people they'll see ads out there and they'll be like, man, I saw this travel agent and they're offering, you know, $50 Applebee's gift card. How do I do that? Where do I go to do that? Right here in Evo Rewards. Sweeten the pot.
I have a question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's saying to sign in. Do we have to sign up for this separately, or do we use our Evolution Travel sign in?
It's going to be it's through Evolution. So if you click on it.
Yeah, I get that, but like, so would I just use my normal Evolution Travel sign in for like my back office, or do I have to sign up separately and create another sign in for this?
Lay or Kim Bishop? Do either one of you guys know the answer to that? Because I registered for Evo Rewards so long ago.
It's just the same login thing. You go into it, you click on it, and then it pulls it up. You don't have to do anything differently once you get into Evo Rewards.
Yeah, so I think you just register, you just get in there using your evolution information.
Yeah, and then you just log on to what you need and it pulls it up.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. See, this is why I love our team. I never try to admit that I know 100% of everything. I know a lot, but I don't know 100% of everything. So anyways, so there's your Evo Rewards. You guys get in there, start using your imagination. Use that imagination. Guess what's coming up soon? What's coming up in a couple of months? Christmas. What do people start needing to do for Christmas time? Buy things, right? So, hey, book your holiday vacation with me and get a $40 spa, whatever. Okay, so get in there, look at different things and whatnot. Let's see. What am I going to go over next? Oh, business cards. I totally forgot to go over business cards. My bad. Let me get back into the travel cafe. All right, so travel, we are going to get in here. Nope, wrong thing, guys. Sorry. Remember how I told you got to go click things sometimes? No, you're fine, Lay. That's cool. Checklists. I love it.
First off, you're looking for business cards. This is something I realized a couple days ago. I think they changed the tabs. So you have to go to the search up
I
there.
just found it right here under media library. I know, that's why I was like, wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I just realized, I was like, they changed some of these dang tabs. I look like a newbie in here. But yeah, right here on new media library, the new part should have gotten me, right? New under media library. There's all these fun things here. Free marketing videos, video training, social media guidelines, custom marketing material. But right here, business cards. So here is the required things that have to be on your business cards. If you guys decide you want business cards, I highly recommend them. I love them. I bought mine years ago and I still have them because I bought a whole ton of them. But you guys, I actually went to Vistaprint and I bought, that's where I got my business cards. I think I paid like $5 for them to design them for me because at the time I wasn't feeling very creative. Now there is like 4over4, which I think you can get free business cards through, but I've been told I think you have to like do things to collect coins or something in order to get free ones. I don't know. I didn't do it. I just was like, I'm going to spend $40 and I'm going to design my own whatever. So you guys can get your own business cards, but there are some requirements if you guys are going to get them. Your personal business name, branding. You guys, this is so important. Remember, you are advertising you and your business. Yeah, you can absolutely use digital business cards. People use Popple and all kinds, Leo, all kinds of digital ones. So yeah, your personal business name, branding. You do have to have Archer Travel Affiliate logo. You do have to have the Florida registration number, the Hawaii registration number, the Washington registration number, and the CST number. It is optional to have the Evolution Travel logo on there. I do not have it on mine. Now, you guys, I also put all of that required information on the very back of my card, right? That's the fun part about, being able to create your own. Now, if you are wanting to just go with some samples or templates, there are some templates here. You guys could order them through here. I don't know how much they cost, but there are templates. And then here's those downloadable logos for you to put on your own cards if you're creating them yourself. So there's the business cards. Any questions about business cards?
Yes.
I do have some information.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
On, I think it's called Looka, Looka.
Uh-huh.
If you are looking for a brand to set yourself up, it's $65 if you go in there and click and make your logo and all that other stuff. And they do, once you register, they send you a 30% off coupon. So if anybody doesn't have something already pre-done up where they give you a mock-up of it where you can use it for other stuff, other places, that's one place that, and they give the template, it gives you a lot of stuff you can work with, and it's pretty cool.
That is cool. Absolutely. I know I do a training on branding your business. So one of the things that I talk about is, branding your business, creating logos and whatnot on Canva, branding it that way. So, but that's cool. I'd never heard of that company. Do we have to have the CTS Hawaii and Washington numbers or just one? So Jennifer, you have to have all of this info on your business card. All of this on your business card. The only thing is the Evolution logo is optional. So you do have to have the Florida, Hawaii, Florida, CST, Hawaii, and Washington numbers. Yep. That's why I put mine all in the back, kind of small. Nobody said how big they had to be.
Hey, I'm sorry to backtrack a little bit here, but I did just figure out you do have to sign up for the Evolution rewards separately. You cannot just use your Evolution travel back office login. I just
gotcha.
figured that out. So.
Oh, cool. Learn something new every day. I love it. Love it. All right. So yes, so there's the business card requirements, whatnot there.
I do have one question. And even if you don't know the answer, that's fine. But why do we have to have the CST in the Hawaii and Florida and Washington? I'm not understanding the relevance.
Okay, so in order to legally be able to sell travel, we have to be licensed.
Oh, okay.
So those are like your license. Those are our license numbers. So those numbers. There's something that has to be legally provided so people can see that we're legal to sell travel. Similarly to hair, people that do hair, they have to have like their license to legally cut hair, their beautician. I don't even think it's called that anymore. I feel super old. Cosmetology license, like they have to have that posted, shows that they're legal to like cut hair or whatnot. That's why you have to have them on there.
Okay. Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome. So even though you're like branding yourself as your business, you still have to have those on there. Okay, so that is business cards. The next thing I want to do is I want to go over Discord. Is everybody on Discord? Has everybody joined their team's Discord?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm going to show you guys Discord. Yes, but I have no idea how to use it. Well, good thing you're here, Jennifer. We're going to go over how to use Discord. It is amazing. It's amazing. It is literally your go-to for everything. Absolutely. Now, this is going to be the Team Phoenix Discord. So you're either when it comes to Discord, you're either on the Team Phoenix Discord or you're on the Fantastic Voyagers Discord. Okay. I just happen to have both as a leader because I handle some stuff for Sarah and hers. But here is my Team Phoenix one. So any questions you guys have, little, small, medium, large, or just something you want to, if you want to, like, oh my gosh, guys, like I did this really cool thing today. This is your place in the travel chat to build a relationship with your team, right? This is a great place to go ask questions. This is a place where all of the trainings are going to be posted. So travel chat, any old thing you want here in the travel chat. If you decide to get into team building, you will want to go to the travel chat and ask to be put into the team building chat. We don't just automatically put you there, but this is going to be anything regarding team building. Now, every single day we go in and we post the daily schedule. Now, like I said, keep yourself organized in the beginning, right? Get a monthly calendar, maybe write out your weeks, but we do post the daily schedule here every single morning. So here's those different trainings you guys have easy access to. We have different tabs here also. Business cards. So even if you guys are like, oh my gosh, where do I go find business cards? Information, new agent orientation, success steps, YouTube channels. I know I just added this one on mine. I'm not sure if Fantastic Voyagers has it, but I actually created a channel for different YouTube channels that you should be following. So that way people can go get or watch those recorded trainings. Also, under forms, there is a very important tab called client related forms. So if you guys haven't developed your own form when you're on the phone with your client doing consultations, right? Because we do consultations over the phone with our clients. So you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know where I put this thing. Oh my gosh, I have somebody calling me about cruises. Like, you're on the phone, right? So you guys can come on over to the Google Doc and you guys just print it out, right? Or if you don't have a printer, get a piece of paper and just answer the questions on a piece of paper. This isn't something that you're going to send to them to fill out. This is something that you're asking them questions. You're building that relationship. You're building that bond with them, right? So this is something that you're going, those are the questions you ask. Okay, you guys can find it there under client related forms. Now, something that gets asked quite a bit is flights. Do we make commissions on flights? Now, I showed you guys where in facts to look that up in your back office. But if you're in Discord and you're like, man, I need to know about flights only, we have a section here called flights only. It's going to lead you to our travelknowledge.info website. Jennifer, yes, once you have been accepted into the Discord, all of that stuff will pop up. And I know we try to do approvals. Like me personally, I try to do them every day, if not every other day, just because we do approvals on here and on Facebook and on the website, plus running our business and doing trainings and whatnot. So we try to do it every day. Sometimes it is every other day. But there's flights only. All you need to know about making money booking flights, the 21-day booking. You guys want to know how to, this is another big one people ask, can I book Airbnbs? Can I book Verbos? How do I book vacation rentals? Well, we have that section. We do have a section for that here. When you guys come down here, there are trainings on branding your business, how to write a travel ad, client relationship. I don't have anything in there, but we might, you never know. Free social media postings, fun ideas or different tips or whatnot. Marketing material. I have 2 videos in here. Where do I find marketing material? How do I market on YouTube, right? So there's those different trainings in there as well. And then if you decide to get into the team building side of things, there is, once you get into the team building chat, then this section will pop up for you. Invite scripts, Facebook groups, building ideas, so on and so forth. So this is some of the side tabs that I think that people kind of forget or don't know that they're there. But again, ask your questions here. If there's something that you don't know, we have leaders in here all day, every day, answering questions. This is a fun place just to hang out, see what everybody's up to, whatnot. Any questions on Discord? Any questions on Discord?
Nope.
We're good. All right, cool. So the next thing that we're going to do is everybody on, I think you're good. Awesome. Everybody on our Travel Knowledge website, or at least put in to be approved.
Yes.
Yes. Either on
Yes,
it or
on
waiting
there.
to be approved. Perfect. Awesome. Again, we try to get to these, at least within 48 hours. But this is a huge resource as well. Waiting to be approved. Kia, no worries. I'm going to do approvals today. So I will look at that. Now, make sure that when you go in to do your approvals, make sure that you're answering all of the questions, because if the questions aren't answered, then we can't approve you. So make sure those are done. Not saying that you didn't. I'm just anybody out there, right? Waiting to be approved. No, Isaiah, that we're not talking about VAX. We're talking about the Travel Knowledge website. So travelknowledge.info. So here on the front page, we have, if you would like to, there's information on International Convention. This is the current raffle that we have going on right now. So anybody who is in travel knowledge, you guys should be getting raffle tickets. This is how you receive tickets, travel bookings, post a travel ad or business opportunity in a Facebook group, enroll a new agent. These are the prizes. This is the entry form to fill out. If you're wanting to go to convention, right, you want to do the payment plan, we do have a payment plan offered for our agents here. Now, there's also team pages. You're either going to be put into Fantastic Voyagers, Traveling Stars, Phoenix, or Top Notch. Here is mine. This is Team Phoenix. Okay, you guys can learn about me. It's always a work in progress. I actually have a giveaway going for my team for 2024 convention ticket giveaway. There's Ron Archer. Love, 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 right? Here are our live trainings. There is a link to the training calendar. And then we have flyers for all of the trainings. We want to make sure that we capitalize on everybody's learning style or visual learning or whatnot. So there's all these flyers for all the trainings that we have available. So we never want to hear, there's no help, there's no trainings. There's lots of trainings. You just got to know where to find them. Now, in the event that you are looking for recorded trainings, you know, it's 10 o'clock at night, you can't sleep. You're like, oh, I'm going to go watch some stuff. You guys hover over travel. It's going to show you travel forms and basics, marketing, social media branding, instant commissions, vendor trainings, flights, group bookings, cruise trainings, private rentals and vacation rentals, different YouTube channels, travel certification. If you're interested in team building, prospect meeting calendar, beginner and intermediate team building. If you're looking for just some motivational stuff, we all need some motivation every once in a while. We do have some great YouTubes here that you guys can check out. We also have some different trainings available. And then every once in a while, there is upcoming events. So this one has convention in it. There is also regionals. We actually have a regional event October 7th. And if you guys are interested in looking to see when regionals is, right here in the regionals meeting section, there's spring and fall. Obviously, we are headed into fall regionals on October 7th. You guys can come here. You guys can get the information. They are, it is October 7th. It's $35 to attend. Starts at 10 a.m. PST. These are the different locations: Las Vegas, San Antonio, Virginia, Anaheim. That's where I'm going to be. St. Louis, Missouri, Detroit, Mexico, and Atlanta, Georgia. Here's all the individual flyers as well. You guys can see which leaders are going to be where and whatnot. So I highly recommend go hang out at regionals. Go start meeting some people and whatnot, especially if you're close by. So that is on the regionals section. Again, like I said, go hang out on the website a little bit, kind of discuss that, and kind of look around on there. Now, one of the next things that I want to do is, how many of you guys have seen on maybe in your steps to success, announce yourself? How many of you guys have seen that section where it says announce yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So I preface with, don't announce yourself until you're ready to. Don't just do it because it's a checkbox, right? Make sure that you've created your branding, you've created your business name, you've created your social media sites, right? And no problem, Katie. I decided to take months. It took months for me to launch my business, but I wanted to develop all these things. I wanted to learn a bunch. Now, some people, they're ready within a week and a half. Everybody's on their own time frame, right? But here in the back office, when you guys go to travel training program, it's going to say download your certificate of completion. So here's my certificate. Okay, you can download it. Now, once it's downloaded and you guys are ready, the keyword ready, right, to launch, mine keeps giving me an error. Refresh the page. And you completed all of them, Katie? Yes. Okay. And when you click the download certificate, it gives you an error. Sometimes I know that will happen if like the system is timed out, because I know like if you're not active in the back office for a couple of minutes. I feel like it logs you out, but it doesn't look like you logged out.
Oh, I just got it. Okay, cool.
Okay, awesome. Fantastic. So once you've downloaded it, on Discord, there is a button that says announce yourself. Now there's two things that are located here in the announce yourself. The first one is going to be the script to announce yourself on social media. Now you guys, again, here are some things, right? Post a photo of your PTA certificate and any other certificates you've earned, which some people, they haven't earned any certificates yet. Now, one of the things that I think is really cool is some people, they'll actually print it out and they'll actually take a picture of them holding the certificate, right? Maybe they've put it in a frame or they're whatever. Maybe it's hanging on the wall and you point at it or something, kind of personalize it. Then you have a script here that you can put out there to announce your business. Now, something else I have here also underneath the announce yourself is for anybody that has a email list, right? You have contacts in your email. There's also a script here for you guys to look at to send out. It's a template for you guys to send out your business via email. Okay. And in there, it's going to tell you, hey, follow my business social media page, right? It's launching your business. So again, you guys have that access once you are ready to do so. All right. The last thing is, oops, did I get out of my back office? I sure the heck did. Akimbo card. What I want to talk about is your Akimbo card. Okay, you guys, you're going to order your Akimbo after you've done your first booking, right? That's when you should order it, after your first booking, or if you decide to start team building. Okay, so you guys, that's where it is. It explains it here how to register for your Akimbo card.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it.
I did a booking, but I did no commission on it. It was a friend that was in a bind and I needed to help her. So would I wait until it's one that's an actual commission one before I do it?
Where did you book it through? I mean, did you not book it through one of our vendors?
Beds Online, but you can adjust your commission on that.
So you dropped it to 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, so commission, like when you're going to earn commission.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.